This is Tales of Swordfall.
Episode 2, Fake Lich. Hello, I'm Paul, this is Tales of Swordfall, and who am I with tonight?
Hi, I'm Krista McGee, better known as Spoiled Chestnut, and I'm playing Gadby the Bard. You might recognize me from last time. Hello!
And hello, my name is Ian, the part-time Dungeon Master. You can find me everywhere, sometimes. And today, once again, I am playing Lenny, the best of boys.
And I'm Wade. I don't have anything catchy, so you'll just hear me as Ordnance.
Nice. We made it, guys. We made it through that part. Woo!
Yay! Celebratory coffee sip.
Yep.
That's
Cheers,
legitimately
y'all.
what I was doing.
So last time we left you, y'all, there was an airship. We put you in a clearing. There was a goblin. Goblin decided to do stuff for you guys. And you were about to go into the forest, I believe?
Yeah, we were gonna take care of the heavy lifting while the goblins did the easy shit, so we didn't need to deal with it.
Yeah. And the goblin for 2 dead rats. 3 dead rats.
3.
And the leftover baggage once you guys leave was like,
Yes.
thought it was awesome. And thought water seals were awesome, even though the goblin had no idea what water seals were. And, yeah. So we're probably seeing you guys in like a helicopter shot. Or, no, it's a drone shot nowadays, isn't it? Circling around, looking down at you guys, Spit the Goblin is going back into the woods. And you are left there, semi-alone. This large area, you can actually see that there are... Actually, everyone give me a perception check and let's see what you actually see.
First dice roll of the night. Yeah! Let me see. What's my perception?
Wow.
My perception is shit on this character. I got a 12.
Yeah, 12's not bad, 14's not bad, 9's a little bit below average. So Ordnance, what's slightly distracting you from seeing this beautiful forest around you?
I'm still upset for giving up my rat.
Nice. But the rest of you, especially Lenny, who's a little bit more familiar with this area, you can clearly see a bunch of little paths going through bramble and bushes and all that stuff. And then there is one that looks like a main path. It's a bit bigger. It looks like someone's actually taken the time to, uh, clear out some of the brush so like you don't whack your head on small trees and all that. It looks a little bit more polished. It looks a little bit more polished.
Struggling with words today, are we?
Always.
When you say polished, what do you mean exactly by polished?
Like
It's more manufactured, not
yeah.
a rough path.
It looks
Is
like
it like
the hands of man has been there.
man hands or goblin hands or the alligator god thing that was suggested is in the swamp, or trolls? Because we have to go and get trolls.
If Gadby is super interested in what kind of hands did this, roll me an investigation.
Sure. I'm decent. I say with
Yeah.
the slightly better than looking.
Yeah, I mean, 14's not horrible. If you go up, you can clearly see tools were actually involved. Like, there are actually straight cuts on some of these branches and such. It looks like more civilized hands have opened up this main path.
Well, lads, we weren't the first adventurers through here. That's what the chef said. We're just the only ones who are going to be making it back, unfortunately.
Lenny's distracted because he's looking for some lemon weed to chew on.
Lenny? Lenny?
Yeah? Yes?
Did you hear me?
Uh,
Tell me again the words that I just used.
uh he starts like rubbing his hands a little. I wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. Ordnance,
Yeah.
do you happen to know anything about the people who came before us?
No.
No. So
No.
none of us asked.
Nope.
It didn't seem all that important. I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. That's definitely an oversight on mine. He just like taps his chin with like 3 fingers as he's looking around. He doesn't
Lenny's
look
still gonna look for that lemongrass to chew on.
Yeah. So Lenny, give me either a nature or a survival check with advantage, since apparently you've been in this area many times before.
And 14.
14. Yeah, the lemon weed is a lot of places. You don't really see any elven dark fruit within this area, but you do see some. You do see something. Oh, yeah, you see like kind of brambly bushes that are spiky. That's by some of the smaller paths.
Rambly bushes.
Mm-hmm. And also some like nice. They're almost rounded, but in a natural way. Bushes that have almost star-like leaves, and they have little flowers that are like puffs. And yeah, you know that the brambles are bloodberries, and the rounded bushes are hazy dreamweeds.
Oh, Lenny's gonna grab the hazy dream weed.
Yeah.
You know, if you guys are all sorts of like pent up, you should sniff this.
I'm sorry?
Like he just like grabs a handful of the hazy dream weed and like holds it out towards Ordnance and Gadby.
No, thank you.
And it's pretty.
Excuse me. Oh, it smells a little bit. I apologize.
Yeah, actually, I was about to say it smells very pungent. It has a very herb and earthy smell to it. Yeah. So the main path.
Question real quick. So
Okay.
they got the goblins are getting the lemon weed, and they were getting one of the other things that were really easy to get. Was it the lotus root?
The elven dark fruit, I believe.
Was it? I thought that was the one that they couldn't get because it's in the swamp.
The lotus fruit is the things that they're like, no, we don't know how to swim.
Oh, okay. I'm just marking it down as like highlighting
Yep.
on the list of things. Like, we don't need to worry about this and we don't need to worry about that. Cool.
Cool.
Um,
So Any last things you want to do before you start actually getting into the Mundark Forest?
Oh, I thought we were already heading that way.
I changed my mind and wanted to see if anybody had like any last minute anything.
Oh. Not as far as I'm aware. I just wanted to start looking around for either crocodiles, water that would be like swamp water, or alligators, or crocodiles rather.
Yep. That would be a straight up survival check.
Can Lenny
this is-
assist?
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, you want to assist? Okay.
All right. Yeah. Roll one more time for that advantage.
Yeah, it's not that great.
I mean, when it comes to this forest, everything kind of smells a little swampy. The ground is slightly moist, like it rained recently, but then again, you also see puddles of standing, maybe stagnant water with that nice fluorescent green, like algae floating at the top. You
Ugh.
you can hear bugs and crickets and things climbing up in the tree branches above you. This is very far from civilization.
I would like to press the digitation on all of us, the equivalent of bug spray, because I know there's certain plants that bugs don't like what is that one plant that mosquitoes and things don't like?
Oh,
They're yellow and red and orangey pink.
I know where
I don't
I know where
Citronella.
citronella?
Citronella. Yes, we all now smell of citronella to keep the bugs away.
Cool. And you notice the cloud of mosquitoes that were coming for you kind of buzz off.
Not
What
my
is that?
favorite smell,
What
but
is that?
it'll make it a little bit easier to travel.
So on this path ordinance, are you doing anything specific, or keeping your eye out, or making sure that something doesn't ambush you, or what's going on?
No, I think Ordnance has gotten curious and taken a whiff of that plant Lenny held out.
Alright, it smells super herby, like earthy and herby, and it, you don't have to get too close to it to actually smell it, but it might actually be really good on like something, on a piece of meat that you just throw on the fire. You can roll me a nature check to see if you've ever seen any plants like this or know of it. Oh yeah, totally will get you high.
Nice.
If you smoke it, you will get into a relaxed, calm state and, slowly fall asleep.
So it's weed.
It's basically weed.
It's called
All right.
hazy dreamweed.
Yep.
I might pull a little bit of that to the side.
Cool. Yeah, and you notice that there's like a bunch of it growing around. So you are, and at least in this area, you can get a lot.
Right.
Yep.
I would probably
Right.
grab a little bit, but not. I wouldn't say a lot. That's, I'm not. It's a bit much.
Yeah, I don't want to be stopped by a border patrol or anything.
Yeah.
I just think they're doing country bumpkin things, and all I do is ask, is that something from the list?
No, but it should be.
Carry on.
So,
Lenny leans over to Ordnance. Hey, Ordy, do you think maybe Gadby could use this to not be so uptight?
Wow, fuck you.
I think it could help. Oh, I didn't whisper. Sorry.
I don't think either of you know how to whisper, really.
I'm just going to ignore them.
So how does your saber-toothed like would you have taken it on this trip?
Yeah,
Ordnance?
I imagine that would have had to been the situation.
Yeah. Do you like it? Does it like fold up into a box as you travel, and then you give it a command and it comes up to you, or because I don't think
I mean,
anyone has.
that sounds like it would be the best retcon version of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know that there's a method for that exactly.
I don't think there is, but we'll just explain it away that at base camp, basically you give a word and suddenly like it takes a few minutes to like transform out of its shape.
It was in the box.
Yeah, and behind you guys you hear this like I don't know. I would suppose that it would be a bit more stealthy than just like tin cans in a bag.
What is it?
It's a large mechanical beast.
Yeah, it's you guys.
So we've got Voltron here, is what you're saying.
Well, part of it. So
yeah,
you guys
like a foot.
Don't really hear this coming until it's right up on you, and there's like a shadow casted like on the ground, and Ordnance, you know what it is.
Oh man, are you gonna make me name this thing?
The Wood Ordnance actually name his tools.
Mecha Death 5000.
Oh, he has, but he hasn't explained that yet. That's what it is.
Yep.
Ah.
While I Google names.
So there's, if you guys turn around to look at the shadow, there is this what looks like to be a beast, but made out of all metal. It's on all fours. It looks like it has large fangs in front, and let's just give it glowing eyes. It looks pretty deadly, and it's staring you guys down.
Gabby will yelp and then go invisible.
And
Lenny will stare at it for a long moment, and then raise one of his hands and wave. Hello there.
Oh, that's just Tony. Don't mind him.
Tony. Hi, Tony.
Why didn't you tell us? Like this disembodied voice is, why didn't you tell us that you had that?
It didn't seem important.
This giant mechanical monstrosity didn't seem important to you.
It didn't seem important that you knew. And then he walks over and starts to pet it.
And kind of like an actual cat, it leans up toward you or on you, and it makes this kind of like vibrating noise within itself.
Lenny will pet it too. Oh, that looks like fun. Let me pet. Soft. Must be soft.
Oh, it's made out of metal. It's
Oh no,
Lenny
Lenny's
was talking
reminding
to
himself.
Yeah.
You hear a squish, squish, squish as Gabby walks away. You can't see him, but you see his footprints walking away.
Definitely.
Thank you for listening to Tales of Swordfall. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.